Welcome back to the channel, and yes, last week I was just adjusting the depth of the bottom shelf support on this larger cabinet, and I was using or paring it down with a chisel. But you may have noticed in my description of the video last time that I'd had the thought of going for a rebate plane to finish it off nicely and set me up for when I have to do this again. So, like I think many of us have done, went on to eBay and picked out quite a nice, it said an unused Veritas plane, and I thought, oh, that's nice, and the price was pretty good. It came this last week, and to say I was a little surprised, I hadn't noticed it was the miniature version. So it is actually a 1/4 inch blade, 6.3 millimeters. Oh, okay. So I'll have a go with this. What I've gone and done is ordered another plane from eBay. Which has got the full 30mm wide blade. So this will set me up for smaller projects, let me put it like that. But I'm just going to see how it goes on this little bit here, just to give me some idea of how I use the thing, and then we can crack on. I'll leave the finishing off with the shelf supports till the larger plane comes. But what I'm going to do mainly this afternoon is start taking the project down to 180 grit prior to the application of the finish. Now, there are 1 or 2 spots where I've got to take glue runoff. That's fine, I expected that, but that's going to be the main job this afternoon. But let me have a go with the unused, it is unused, Veritas plane. So the adjustment is just loosen that nut there, that's the handle if you like, and you can take that all out to remove the blade totally. So that's fine. Just adjust the blade with this thumb screw and tighten up the blade, and trying to work out where to move the blade to. And be careful of the little splinters. I don't want blood all over the place. But make sure it doesn't fall off either. So yeah, that's given me an idea. The larger blade obviously will make it possible for me to do the whole piece. But even that's taking little things off. But I keep catching that locking nut. I see why. It's as I'm pushing it against the side of the workpiece. Okay, so wait till next week when I've got the full-sized plane, but it will come in handy for smaller projects. Now I'm just going to take some of the glue spills out with the 120 grit, and I'll go over the whole project like that, and then I can see what I need to take out other than just the glue. Then I can go over it all with the 180. So here we go. So I've gone through the 120 grit just on the cabin, on the carcasses, so that I can get rid of the glue marks. But I also wanted to just double check that the pairs of doors were the same size. A little bit here and there, it's not going to matter, but that side is, well, that corner's flush. There it's about 1 millimetre out, and same with that corner. That corner's flush. That's maybe a couple of millimetres. I'm not going to bother about that. The height's the same, so those are good to go. And go the right way round. So proper heights. Now this one's a little out. That corner's flush. Well, it will be. There we go. And the bottom is flush. The upper is out slightly. Here, oh, it's quite a way actually. There we go. So if I get that edge flush and both edges are flush, but here at 3 mil and the other corner is that's nearly 6mm. To be honest, for how much I've done in such a short period of time by way of learning, I'm not going to try trimming those down. I'll leave those. If anybody's got any suggestions, then I'm perfectly willing to hear what the suggestions you've got. But anyway, let me just go over these just to again eliminate any glue marks. That's good. So that's all of the sanding done, and I'm quite pleased. I've only used one of the 180 sets, so yeah, things have gone very well. So everything is now sanded down to the finish quality. I need to clean everything down, of course, get rid of all of the dust, and I've realised this one, I actually have 2 of the old mortise holes that I need to fill with resin, so I'll get that done next week. And I can also start, after I've cleaned everything down, I can start putting the finish on, say, the shelves and the doors. So things are looking good. By next week I should have the replacement rebate plane, and then I can finish off the shelf support as well. So thanks ever so much for coming along with me, and really good to hear some of your comments. No, let me rephrase that. It's lovely to hear all of your comments, and if you've got anything to say over what you've seen this week, then please let me know and I'll get back to you. But I'll see you next time.